Howdy! I just made it to Mobile, Alabama. I'm not sure if I'll use my clips from earlier, so I'll do a brief summary. So, I started today in Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. I slept at a apartment complex. It was pretty chill. Um, and then I headed out. I headed out. Uh, and then I stopped in. Shoot, where is that? Was it Jackson, Mississippi? Oh man, I'm mixing my places up. Oh, I stopped in. He- I want to say Headsburg, but no, Hadesburg. Ah, shoot, what's it called? Oh man, maybe I'll remember later. But it like starts with a H, and it's like a girl's name, like Heidi, but it's not. Okay, anyway, but the people in Mississippi are like polite and they like hold the door open for me and like hold it an extra second kind of just cuz they were being extra nice. And so yeah, so that was some nice vibes, but it was a struggle to find apples there. But I found apples. And then I ate at a China buffet. Uh, it was actually decent. Yeah, I'll just give it a decent. And like I would eat there again. But it's not like if I want to treat myself, it's not a go-to. But it was good. It was solid. So I'm hoping to find another buffet down where I'm gonna end up down around Key West, I believe it's called. I'm not even sure, but Miami, kind of close to there, but we'll see, dude. So right now I stopped at Planet Fitness because that's the ticket, man. That's the ticket to staying positive on these road trips. Well, first, get enough sleep, and then second, exercise like every day, or almost every day. So we're gonna do some upper body. Do I have anything else to say? I'm not so sure I do. So, maybe after the workout, I'll give you a little bit of that endorphin talk, that positive endorphin talk. Yeah. Just briefly, if I don't use the clip from earlier, I talked about how I went yesterday. I was getting pretty negative mentally and just like dopamine withdrawal, definitely from not playing video games because I've been a dang video game addict for a good couple months now. Um, but I went and I did the Stairmaster, just 20 minutes, 22 minutes, and I felt much better after. Um, yeah, man, that exercise, it's, I look forward to it, just like a dog looks forward to going on a walk. I was like, I'm getting closer to playing fist. I'm like, yeah, gotta pump some iron, man. Gotta pump some baby iron with my baby arms. But iron nonetheless. Alright. Peace out to the next clip. For storytelling purposes, this is what I am doing next. Ta-da! In Daphne, Alabama. Oh, you don't say. But that's expensive. $5.99. You don't say. Dang, those were Beanie Babies. I asked the attendant. Whoa, Beanie Babies. I ain't seen those in almost 2 decades, I think. That's crazy, bringing them back, dude. They have those Pokemon cards that they're ripping people off on. 50% upcharge off of the already upcharge retail rate of $3.99. Bruh, that's, dude. But that's gonna get people for sure. It was smart of them. But they should put it down to at least $4.99. $5.99 is highway robbery, dude. Oh yeah, so I worked out, did some upper body, Did some lat pull down, some lawnmower pulls, I call them, single arm, some curls, some pull-ups, which is freaking interesting because I just found out I could still do pull-ups. It did hurt a little bit today, but not bad, not too bad. At least, yeah, we'll see how it ends up. It's my left shoulder with a torn rotator cuff. That thing, I assumed I couldn't. However, I'm doing pretty close grip. I'm doing just about shoulder length grip. Oh shoot, it says video. What up, viewers? So it's about 11:38 p.m. Central Time, and I'm in Florida, past Pensacola, partway to Tallahassee. The reception ain't so good, and neither is the light. Dang, maybe you see me a little bit there, maybe not. So let's see, update, because I got cut off on the last one. I had to go and delete some stuff to make room on this dang phone to record some more video, but let's see, where did I leave off at? Shoot, I should have listened to that first, but anyway, I stopped for some dinner at Thai restaurant. I got there at like 8:18, like 8:18. They close at 9, and they're like, "Are you gonna dine in or are you pick up?" And I'm like, "Oh, dine in." And then she's like, "Let me check if we're still doing dine in." And they said yes, so I did it. But like, I like ate so fast. I ordered a lot of food because for my dinners, I gotta eat a lot. But I ate that food so fast, dude. It felt like I was back in the Navy. Dude, and what you hear or see in movies about having to eat fast in boot camp and whatnot is 100% true. You get about, it's hard to remember the exact amount of time, but it's very little. About 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes to eat. But then one time we got screwed, dude. Like usually, like the 10, 12, you could pretty much get down as much food as you wanted. Like for me, I'm kind of not the fastest eater. I like to kind of usually take my time. So for me, I was always like barely able to get in as much food as I wanted. But I honestly could have eaten more each time. But it wasn't like torture, except for one time. It was like the normal time cut in half. And I was like, this is so fucked up. It was like 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes for like to eat a full meal, and some shit is easier to eat than other shit. Like soft, warm shit. But then other shit is not. And I just remember having to leave like a bunch of food, and I was like, dude, this is dinner, and like I barely was able to eat because I was eating at the same pace I always eat, like which is fast, pretty much as fast as I can go. But then, yeah, so anyway, the Navy boot camp, dude, would not recommend it. Yeah, man, I could definitely tell stories about that. But anyway, so I'm in Florida for the first time in my life. There's always a feeling, some sort of vibe, some sort of feeling I get when I visit a new place, a place I haven't been, and I haven't been able to gather much of a vibe yet. So, because I'm just on the freeway and it's almost midnight. I don't know, is it East Coast time yet? Maybe it is, maybe it's 12:40 Eastern. Well, it definitely is that. It definitely is 12:40 Eastern, but am I in that zone yet? I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to make these too long, so I wish there was a little bit of light. But you'll get the darkness, bleakness tonight. So with that, maybe I'll do like a little bedtime. Hey, some streetlights. You can kind of see my face. There's almost no one on the road, so yeah, I don't feel bad like using one hand to hold the phone. Still looking at the road, but yeah, I might make a little bedtime ending of the vlog. We'll see, maybe, if if I have anything to say. But gonna probably sleep around Tallahassee if I make it to Tallahassee tonight. Hopefully I find a good place and no hooligans wake me. Okay, ending this clip. Be good to yourself.